What is up, everybody? We are back. We are back. Let me move this chair up a little bit. All right, very cool. So, how are you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this on the repeat, if you're going to be popping into the live stream, whatever the case may be, thanks for doing so. It means a lot. And we are going to get this party started just in a minute. So, we've got Dylan Mendez in the live chat saying, hey, or hi. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Hello. Let's see. Okay. So, Maddie Aranguiz. These names, I am so sorry. I do apologize. Unbelievable montages. Hello. How you doing? Maddie Aaron Giz. I'm just going to say Maddie. Maddie, hello. Unbelievable montages. Hello. Dylan Mendez, hello. How are you all doing today? So, this is Quickie Wednesday, episode 4, I believe. Number 4. Let's see. Okay. And make sure everything is set here. So how are you guys doing? It's been a week since we've all talked to each other. About a week. Yeah, actually, it's been a week. So how are you guys doing? Listen, I wasn't expecting to have as many codes as I actually have for you guys today. So, Dylan, you're good. That's good. Unbelievable montages. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing okay. Eric McGregor, hello. Hello, Eric McGregor. How are you? I'm doing good. Trying to stay as healthy as possible with this cotton candy bang. Potent brain and body fuel. Sounded good to me. So never tried it before. So let's hope it doesn't kill me within the next 15 minutes. And if it does, you'll notice I also have some zero sugar Gatorade. So everything will be calm and cool. So there are a lot of things to talk about today. There's a lot of movie news to talk about today. Oops, sorry about that. Got a little spreadsheet here of just some things that I want to touch on quickly, what happened in the last week. And then we have a bunch of digital giveaways to be giving away. Let's see how many we have here. Live digital giveaways, as always. So we have the digital copy code giveaways for Uncut Gems, Beauty and the Beast, Up, A Bug's Life, Star Wars The Force Awakens, and Rambo First Blood. All those codes I'm going to be giving away today, and you're probably curious about the Star Wars and the First Blood. Those aren't necessarily newer releases. Basically, I had the code for the Force Awakens just lurking around because I'm kind of saving up for the big 4K box set that's coming out of all the 9 movies. So I kind of I took my Force Awakens Blu-ray. It was just single disc Blu-ray that I had, and I just wanted to sell it off for a couple bucks because I'm going to be getting the box set at the end of the month. And inside I looked and there's a digital copy code, and I said, oh, I guess I didn't use this. So why not? I thought we could do that today, and then in the end of the month we'll have all 9 movies to give away. I don't know if that's just one code or 9 individual codes. Not entirely sure how they're going to be doing that, but we'll see. So yeah, we've got so this is also like a tiny Blu-ray update. So yeah, so that is all going to be happening very soon. And guys, again, thank you so much for popping into this live chat. It's very fun. I'm having a great time doing this. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to touch on quickly. Before we get into the giveaways and the update, the Blu-ray update. So off the top, this is something that I kind of wanted to mention. A couple days ago, I was looking at my theater listings to see what would be kind of premiering Thursday night and what I'd be able to see. I did already see Bloodshot, the new Vin Diesel movie Bloodshot, so my non-spoiler review for that is going to go up tomorrow. So keep your eyes open for that. But there was the other film that's coming out that I was looking forward to, the Dave Bautista comedy called My Spy. This movie was supposed to come out last year, but then they delayed it for, I'm not really too sure why, but they delayed it. And then it was supposed to come out this Friday, and the movie got delayed again. But not because of anything wrong with the film. From what I read and from what I understand, My Spy was pushed back a month due to the coronavirus. Which is kind of strange to me. Like, why would you push back this film? Why would you push back My Spy a month? I mean, I'm not really sure how successful you thought the movie was going to do anyway. So it was a little weird to me. I would have left it where it is. I mean, Quiet Place Part 2 is still coming out at the same time, and that's going to do more successful than My Spy will. Even if My Spy came out in the middle of June, you know, A Quiet Place Part 2 is still going to do better than that. So I just don't understand why they pushed it. I was looking forward to it, so guess what? I'm still looking forward to it. It's like, when they release this movie, how good is it even going to do? I mean, people have probably forgotten all about it. They keep postponing it. It's turning into the Eternals almost. I mean, not exactly as it's bad, but it's coming into that. Unbelievable Montage says, I love Uncut Gems. Can't wait for the 4K Blu-ray. Strangely enough, they did not release Uncut Gems on 4K. They only released it on Blu-ray combo pack. So that's I'm not sure why, but that was the decision that what they made. Dylan Mendez says, I've already seen My Spy, so I'm good. Well, good for you. I'm glad you did. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I hope I'm going to like it. Unbelievable Montage says, I'm not a fan of this delaying because coronavirus thing. We may as well not get any new movies this year at all. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. The thing that happened with Bond, after thinking about it, when they kind of delayed No Time to Die until the end of November, it kind of made me think, you know, this is when all these Bond movies have come out in the past anyway. So it kind of made sense to have it in November. So, I mean, if this coronavirus thing never happened, the movie probably wouldn't have got postponed. I don't think it would. I mean, they released tickets. People bought their tickets. I mean, I really don't think they would have gone through the whole hassle. Totally just saying, you know what? We are going to pull this movie and we're going to put it out like 6 months away, 7 months away. We're going to give everybody their money back. So you got to rebuy your tickets when they go back on sale. It's just a lot. So this is either going to hurt No Time to Die or it's not. But My Spy getting pushed, you know, is it going to hurt the movie? I don't know. I think the movie's already hurt enough from, you know, being delayed from last year. So, I mean, the damage is already done there. So what else is a month going to do? Eric McGregor says, I didn't know that My Spy was delayed again. I didn't either. Not a lot of people really were talking about it. I didn't see much about it at all. I was kind of curious. I had to dig into it myself. And I realized, why did they take it off the movie website to get your tickets? Why did they take it off? Or don't tell me they're just canceling the movie. And I looked into it. Movie's postponed a month. So it is what it is. You know, is it kind of silly? Yes. I mean, what's a month gonna do? I mean, I don't really know. But yeah, that's the case. Unbelievable Montage says they recently just canceled a number of big events like E3. I know. And my local St. Patrick's Parade is supposed to be this Saturday or Sunday, and that got postponed as well. So, I mean, everything is getting postponed, it seems, due to this virus, where honestly, from the scientific standpoint of it, it does seem like more people die from the actual flu than they do the coronavirus. So, is the coronavirus being blown out of proportion? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not the one to say. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. But, I don't know. I don't know. That's a different conversation. But yeah, off the top, My Spy pushed back the month, so I'm not sure what that's going to do for the movie, but we'll see. We'll soon find out. Okay, next is one of the bigger things that I wanted to talk about a little bit in this video. is the Black Widow final trailer. It has dropped, and I watched it thinking, okay, final trailer for the Black Widow movie. The trailers they put out in the past, the Super Bowl spot, whatever, I thought it looked okay. This final trailer, to me, is the best trailer that they've put out for Black Widow yet. It makes me more excited to see the movie. A lot of people are like, oh, well, it takes place before Endgame. We already know what happens to the character. Why should we care? Well, because you care about Natasha Romanoff. You care about that arc. You care about that story. Jack is Black says, hello, my friend. How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining. We're just talking some movie news here, and we're going to get into the live digital giveaways in a little bit. Eric McGregor says, I think the coronavirus is being over-exaggerated. I kind of agree. I don't think it's... I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to say the wrong thing here, but in the easiest way to put it, I think it is being a little over-exaggerated. I agree with you. I do. So, we'll see what else is affected. Unbelievable Montage says the media did kind of blow it out of proportion. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with it 100%. Jack is Back says, what movies are you giving away? Well, I did mention off the top, but I'll mention again. I have digital codes and giveaways for Uncut Gems, Beauty and the Beast, Up, A Bug's Life, Star Wars The Force Awakens, and Rambo First Blood. Those are the digital copy codes I will be giving away today, and it is the 1991 animated classic of Beauty and the Beast. I will have a digital giveaway for that next Quickie Wednesday. I'm not going to be getting that until Friday on 4K, Friday or Saturday, so that is the plan for that. With probably some other codes coming next week as well. But yeah, that's what I'll be giving away today. But talking about this final Black Widow trailer, I was into it. I liked it. I think it looks exciting. Florence Pugh is one of my favorite current actresses, like a rising actress. I mean, along with I don't know, Saoirse Ronan. I think she's fantastic. I think she's incredible. Michael Reyes says, how do you win? Well, basically what we do is when we do these giveaways, I ask a trivia question about the movie or something involving the movie. And whoever comments the correct answer first, whoever rings in first with the correct answer, I will send you the digital copy code. I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to you either on Twitter or Instagram, whatever's preferable to you. So that is how you win. Very simple, very easy. It's a live giveaway. So, yeah. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on the Black Widow final trailer. I am looking forward to seeing this movie. It's the start of Phase 4. So, hey, we'll see. We'll see, because maybe Florence Pugh's character is going to have a bigger role in the MCU. This movie might not just be a stupid little one-off. I mean, like some people think it is. Oh, Black Widow, spoiler alert, she's dead. So what's the big deal here? It takes place after Civil War, before Infinity War. So what's the big deal here? Is this just filler? I don't think so, because like I said, A, we get more into her family, we get more into her past. B, we get Florence Pugh coming in here to potentially take over as the new Black Widow or whatever they're going to call her. And I would love that, because I love Florence Pugh. She was fantastic in Little Women, Midsommar. She was great. She got Oscar nominated for Little Women. It was fantastic. Unbelievable Montage says, I heard Florence Pugh is the new Black Widow for the newer movies. That is what I heard too. None of that's confirmed. It's a big rumor. So we will have to see. And if that is the case, I am totally on board, because I love Florence Pugh. She's one of my favorite current actresses. She's great. Along with Ana de Armas, she was in Knives Out. She was a lead in Knives Out. She is incredible in that movie, and she had a small part in Blade Runner 2049. I thought she was great. She's also going to be in No Time to Die, which I was excited to see her again next month, but guess what? We got to wait a couple more months for that, so yeah. But so yeah, definitely looking forward to Black Widow. What can I say? It looks good. Okay, so next up in news here, we got something kind of predictable. Maybe a lot of us could have predicted this. The Guardians of the Galaxy are to be featured in Thor, Love, and Thunder, aka Thor 4. Directed and written by Taika Waititi. This is exciting to me. This is kind of like in Thor Ragnarok, how we saw Doctor Strange pop up for like 3-4 minutes. It's probably going to be the same way when we get into this movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. It's probably going to be like the first 5 minutes. Thor is with the Guardians. You know, maybe they drop him off, and he has to do his little adventure. You know, Jane Foster may signal him or something. Whatever goes on there, the Guardians, my prediction, they're going to be in the beginning of the film, 5 minutes tops. Maybe 10 if we're lucky, but 5 minutes tops. So yeah, I just thought that would be a little interesting thing to talk about. They will be in the movie for a little bit. Dylan Flickinger says, hi. Hello, Dylan. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. And it's nice to see you, my friend. But yeah, I thought it was just an interesting little thing that they confirmed. Vin Diesel basically confirmed, I believe it was Vin Diesel, basically confirmed that the Guardians of the Galaxy are going to be in Thor: Love and Thunder. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I mean, I loved Thor Ragnarok. It's one of my favorite movies in the MCU. I love Taika Waititi. You know, I love Jojo Rabbit. So I can't wait to see this. Thor 4. Like, come on. Yeah, bring it to me, you know. Hopefully they get the same music composer. Who do they have? Mark Mothersbaugh or something like that? I believe that was the composer's name. He did a great score. Robert Neal says Christian Bale is signed on as the villain too. Yeah, that was actually the next thing I was going to be talking about. You stole it from my mouth. Since we're talking about Thor: Love and Thunder, yes, Christian Bale has been confirmed to play the villain. We don't know who the villain is. We don't know the villain's name, but all we know is Christian Bale is going to be in this movie. How much are they paying him to do this? I have no idea. I personally never thought that Christian Bale was going to do another superhero movie, you know, after The Dark Knight Rises. You know, after that trilogy as Batman, I figured he just was like, okay, I had my thing in the superhero films. It went well. Let me just go on and do my own thing and be in movies like Vice or movies like Ford v Ferrari or movies like American Hustle, you know, and get potentially Oscar nominated, you know. So I think this is fun. I do like that he's doing this. And I'm kind of hoping that we see the Grandmaster back, Jeff Goldblum. I'm really hoping that we see him back in the movie. So... yeah, but I love Christian Bale, so I can't wait to see this. I saw somewhere some funny post. It was like a meme of Christian Bale for Thor: Love and Thunder, and the caption was, "You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain," which is Harvey Dent's big kind of slogan in The Dark Knight. I think that's kind of funny because it makes sense. You know, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, which now he is. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Unbelievable Montage just says, well, if it interests Christian Bale, they must have something special on their plate. Oh, absolutely. I mean, again, like I said, it's Taika Waititi. I mean, he's incredible. He's fantastic. I can't wait to see what Taika does, you know, for his next original movie, you know. But even for a Thor film, the tone and just everything he brought to that movie, the life and the fun, you know, and the quickness and the pace and everything he brought to Thor Ragnarok, sign me up. Sign me up. I can't wait. I cannot wait. You know, and we're going to get Tessa Thompson. She's back in the movie. She's now the king of Asgard, or queen, or whatever you want to call it. So there's a lot to look forward here. But this movie's probably not going to come out until like 2022, like November 2022. That's my prediction. Probably something like that. Daniel N says, was hoping he would play Beta Ray Bill, but doesn't look like that's going to happen now. I don't know who that is, to be completely honest with you. I never really got into the comics or anything like that. So let me just Google this real quick. Who is Beta Ray Bill? I'm assuming he is a villain. Let's see. Beta Ray Bill is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Debuting in the Bronze Age of comic books, the character was initially intended to be a surprise, an apparent monster who unexpectedly turns out to be a great hero. That would be interesting, for sure. Is that going to happen? Probably not, because they're saying that he's going to be the villain. So that's kind of completely opposite. But hey, it would be cool. You know, it sounds like a cool character, a monster. You know, so that could be interesting. That I could see them doing in like if they do like a She-Hulk series on Disney Plus. Something that I also heard about. It's not on my list here, but I'll mention it quickly. That Mark Wahlberg is supposed to be attached to. I would see, you know, this Beta Ray Bill kind of teaming up with the She-Hulk or whatever. I have no idea. It's just speculation, but that would be cool. You know, that's where my mind goes for that. Okay, so next thing we're gonna be talking about here is something that I should have talked about last week, but I actually didn't find out until I finished recording last week, which was a big surprise to me. And that news is James Mangold is now in talks to direct Indiana Jones 5 as Steven Spielberg steps down. Whoa. When I read this, I was like, wait a minute, what happened here? What happened here? What happened behind the scenes? Because Indiana Jones 5 was supposed to start shooting, or it is supposed to start shooting in like May or June, you know. So did Spielberg, was he just like, you know what, I got this West Side Story movie coming out in December, I want to focus all my attention toward it, because maybe he's looking to get some Oscars for this. I have no idea. No clue. Maybe he is, but you know, it's crazy, because he was like, you know what, I did the 4 of them, I don't want to do the 5th one. Something had to happen behind the scenes. Why did Steven Spielberg step down? Because maybe it was because Lucasfilm did not want to postpone the shooting for Indiana Jones 5 until, I don't know, February 2021, something like that, after his West Side Story movie came out. You know, maybe Spielberg was like, you know what, I'm working on this other film. I don't know, because he had Jurassic Park and Schindler's List come out the same year. And he made Schindler's List and won Best Director, Best Picture, and Jurassic Park is an incredible film. And he also had The Post and Ready Player One come out side by side, which I do really enjoy both of those. So, let's see. Daniel N. says, anyone else surprised Natalie Portman agreed to come back as Jane Foster? Well, I think we all knew that something was up when we kind of saw her cameo in Avengers Endgame. You know, when Thor and Rocket go back in time to Asgard 2013 to get the ether. And we kind of see her standing there. Like, that's Natalie Portman. She's in this movie. And she's in the end credits. She's in the film. And she was at the premiere. You know, so now I don't know if Robert Redford was at the premiere for Avengers Endgame. I have no idea. No clue. No idea. But I kind of had my suspicions. Let's see. Eric McGregor, do you mean Mark Ruffalo, not Mark Wahlberg? Did I say Mark Wahlberg? Yeah. I meant Mark Ruffalo. Mark Wahlberg has nothing to do with the MCU. Yeah, I meant Mark Ruffalo. Don't know why I said Mark Wahlberg. Unbelievable montages. Yeah, I googled Mark Wahlberg, but saw nothing about him. Yeah, well, it probably makes sense. Mark Ruffalo is returning as Hulk and She-Hulk, though. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Daniel N., it was reused footage from The Dark World, though. She didn't shoot any new scenes. That's the thing, though. For a guy like Robert Redford, who did shoot these new scenes for Avengers Endgame, was he at the premiere? I don't know this. But if Robert Redford wasn't at the premiere of Avengers Endgame, and Natalie Portman was, and she didn't even shoot any new footage for this movie, and you see her for 3 seconds, maybe 2, why is she at the premiere? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. Now, sure, she, you know, a lot of fancy Hollywood stars, they go to these premieres. I get it. But was Natalie Portman at the Infinity War premiere? Was Natalie Portman at the Captain Marvel premiere? You know, does she go to all these Marvel premieres? It was a little strange to me. And I thought to myself, you know what? They're doing another Thor movie. why is she here? If she doesn't have like new scenes in Avengers Endgame that she's kind of there because she's actually in the film, she didn't shoot anything new. So what's going on here? So I kind of had a feeling that this would happen. Unbelievable Montage says, aren't they giving her a leading role as Thor now? Yeah, well, she's going to be a female Thor. I don't know what her name is going to be. I highly doubt it's going to be Thor. But they're saying Lady Thor or something like that. That's what they're calling it. So, I don't know. I don't know what her new name is going to be. I have no idea. Is it going to be Thorina? I don't know. I don't know. What is Lady Thor's name in the comics? Does she have one? I don't know. How could you have Thor and Lady Thor? I don't know, because that would make sense if they were, like, married. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're going to get back together. No clue. Eric McGregor says the Mighty Thor. Isn't that actually Thor's name? Chris Hemsworth's name? Like, what is the female Thor? Is it the Mighty Thor? I don't know. But it might confuse people. Like, oh yeah, I love Thor in that movie. Which one? The man or the girl? You know? Like, how are the general audience going to distinctly kind of separate the two? Their names are so similar. I don't know. We'll see. Daniel Ann says, wonder if she got paid for her appearance in Endgame. She probably did, I would imagine. Her face is in the movie. You know? I mean, you can see her. You know, that's Natalie Portman. Even if it was in a film from 2013, her face is in the movie. I highly doubt she was like, yeah, just do it. Free. No. They probably approached her. I don't know. I don't know how it went down. But if I'm going to say whether she was paid or not for her appearance in Endgame, I'm going to say she got a little something. Like a little, probably a bonus. Like extra money added onto her Thor Love and however much she's going to make for Thor Love and Thunder. They're probably like, yeah, let's add some, we'll add a little bit of money onto that if we put you in Endgame. I don't know. That's just my guess on that. Unbelievable Montage says, that would be a fun joke for Deadpool 3. It would! Oh my goodness, yes, it absolutely would. But it would have to be like a joke if they break the first wall, or break the fourth wall. It would have to be that kind of joke. Like if you looked at the camera and said, oh, I love Thor. Which one, boy? The man or the girl? And he goes, oh, there's two now? So some kind of joke like that. But they would have to do it like very self-aware, because I don't think they want to put Deadpool in the MCU, so he can't actually joke about it as if he's in the same universe as them. I don't know how they're going to do it. Eric McGregor says Taika Waititi said she's going to be called the Mighty Thor. Michael Reyes says as long as they have Korg in the movie. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are, because he's in Endgame for a little bit. Korg and Meek, he's living with Thor, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be in the movie. They're going to have Valkyrie in the film. Tessa Thompson's coming back, so, I mean, of course Korg is going to be in the movie. Because Taika Waititi plays the character. And he's part of Asgard, and he's still alive, so I don't see a reason why he wouldn't be in the film. Yeah. But, yeah, this conversation totally went off the walls. I was talking about Steven Spielberg stepping down from Indiana Jones 5. And now we're talking about this. But hey, that's totally fine. It's great. The conversation flows. It's a natural flow. But, yeah. Daniel and Guardians are supposedly going to make an appearance in the movie. Yeah, I actually was talking about that like maybe 10 minutes ago. That's actually the first thing that I brought up when I even brought up Thor, Love and Thunder, was that the Guardians of the Galaxy are set to be featured in the film. Basically what I said was they might be in it for 5 to 10 minutes in the beginning. Yeah, That's it. Daniel N says, "Sorry, missed the first part." That's cool, no problem. That's good, my friend. That's good. Don't worry. But yeah, I did touch on that before, and like I said, I'll probably guess that they're going to be in the movie for 5 to 10 minutes in the beginning. Drop Thor off somewhere, something like that's going to happen. It'll be in there for humor, like basically like Doctor Strange was in Thor Ragnarok. The Guardians will probably have a very similar role. And it has to be in the beginning of the movie, right? Because Thor is with the Guardians at the end of Avengers Endgame. And what is Thor going to look like? Is he still going to be fat? Or is he going to be slimmed down? Is he going to be like on a diet? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that. I could see Taika Waititi making some fun jokes about that, though. But my final thing, going back to the Indiana Jones 5 situation, I do love James Mangold as a director. I love Ford v Ferrari. Love Logan, so I'm definitely all on board for that kind of tone and style for Indiana Jones 5. And I also had a question, like, is John Williams still going to do the score for Indiana Jones 5? Is he still going to score the movie? Now that Spielberg has stepped down, I think he will. I think he will. Because obviously George Lucas had nothing to do with The Force Awakens, and Lucasfilm got John Williams back to score it for J.J. Abrams, and then for Rian Johnson, and then for J.J. Abrams again. So, thinking about it that way, I'm pretty sure John Williams is still going to score Indiana Jones 5. So, yeah. That's my thoughts on that. Unbelievable Montages says, I think Thor should stay fat. It would be a nice change of pace for a more laid-back Thor. Yeah, absolutely, but I don't know. Like, in his own film, I think the shtick could get kind of old if they keep poking fun at it. Like, we get it. In Avengers Endgame, every time he was there, almost every time, there was a joke about his weight. So, there's only so much you could do with that before it gets old. So, if they do it, they got to do it right. So, we'll see how it goes. Daniel N says, I think he'll be fat in the beginning when he's with the Guardians, and then they'll fast forward and he'll be buff Thor again. You know what? I could kind of see that happening. I could kind of see that happening, but maybe instead of them completely just fast forwarding through time, they do like a fun kind of working out montage. Like an exercise montage, like a Rocky style or something. I think, and that would be fun, and like have that kind of music, as he's doing it. Maybe like when he meets Jane Foster again, and she comes back into his life. Maybe that's the thing that's like, you know what? Let me get back in shape. And maybe that's where the comedy comes, and she keeps saying, "Put the beer down, put the beer down. I'm not going to give you another shot if you don't stop the alcohol." Maybe they could actually. It could be like a dramatic thing as well. Like maybe they could kind of pull at the heartstrings. Maybe Thor is dealing with alcoholism. I don't think the MCU is going to go that route because Thanos is not dead. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Eric McGregor says maybe a bit thinner though. It's a possibility. Daniel N says physically demanding for Chris Hemsworth to wear that fat suit prosthetic though. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, those things are like not the lightest in the world. I was listening to some interview. I don't remember. Somebody was wearing a fat suit, and they said that if you're in the marching band and you're wearing the percussion, the drum, the snare drum, and the thing latches around your neck, and it's here, and you gotta walk and play. Whoever I was listening to said that's basically what it feels like. Like you're being worn down, taken down by all this weight. So I can't imagine it's the most comfortable thing. So I don't know. I can't imagine he's going to be big the whole movie. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, maybe the movie starts and we see Star-Lord and Thor on a treadmill, and he already lost weight. Who knows? Maybe they decided to go on a workout plan together. I don't know. Unbelievable Montage says, I think they're going to bring back Thanos when they introduce Galactus. Let's see. When is Galactus? Galactus in the MCU. Formerly a mortal man, Galactus is a cosmic entity who originally consumed planets to sustain his life force and serves as a functional role in the upkeep of the primary Marvel continuity. That is interesting. So he's like a big villain. He's like a big villain. So he's what is, because I'd never heard about any of this. He could be like the Phase 4, 5, and 6, like the Galactus saga. You have the Infinity Saga, now maybe you have the Galactus Saga, because that actually sounds pretty damn cool. That sounds awesome. And if they do introduce this guy, because I'm looking at pictures at him right now, I could see him being introduced in like Doctor Strange 2, the Multiverse of Madness, because he looks like he's like in that kind of setting. Like at the end of Doctor Strange, when he kind of confronted what's the guy's name? Mordu, something like that. Morag, Mordu. I don't know. But when he was like, I come to bargain, it looks like he could be in that kind of similar area. Unbelievable Montage says he's a Fantastic Four villain, one of the most powerful Marvel villains ever. Thanos needs the stones to complete with him. Thanos needs the stones to compete with him. Otherwise, he would get toasted. Michael Reyes says, hope they do a Fantastic Four movie before introducing Galactus. Maddie Arangi says, Dormammu. Dormammu! That's the one. So he's a Fantastic Four villain. Well, hey, now the MCU owns Fantastic Four. So I could see this Galactus being introduced in, like, maybe the movie Doctor Strange 2, maybe an after-credit scene. And then when they do the Fantastic Four movie, kind of hint about him some more, put him in another after-credit scene, set him up like they set up Thanos. I think that would be pretty cool. Michael Reyes says, are you going to do the giveaways soon? Need to leave soon. I got one more thing here to touch on, and then we're going to be doing it. So maybe another 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to be doing this giveaway. One last thing on my list here to talk about. Before I get to that, Unbelievable Montage says they're probably going to tease him like Thanos and after credits and stuff. Yeah, I could see that happening, definitely. But yeah, the final thing that I wanted to get to here before we do the giveaways is something pretty interesting and kind of mind-boggling, and that is the Rise of Skywalker novelization tries to fix plot holes in the actual movie, The Rise of Skywalker. Unbelievable Montage says, oh man, listen. My thoughts on The Rise of Skywalker is the movie is an entertaining film. It's visually stunning. John Williams' music is incredible. The acting is great. The directing is great. The only real flaw with the movie, it's a big flaw, is the script. Not like the actual lines are bad, but it's just some things are so rushed, and you don't really know exactly how certain things happen, like how Palpatine returned, and Rey's father was Palpatine's son. How did that happen? Who did he shack it up with? There wasn't really any answers. So this book, this novelization for The Rise of Skywalker comes around, and they're trying to basically fix the problems with the film, which kind of upsets me, because if this, like, did the author just come up with this stuff and like, oh, I'm writing this novel, how am I gonna how am I going to write myself into this? How am I going to make any sense of this? So if you had the plan all along, just what the heck, JJ? You really couldn't have made the movie 10 minutes longer just to explain some of this. The first thing was I was talking about Rey's father was kind of the son of Palpatine, but from what they're putting out there, Rey's father was a failed clone of Palpatine. A failed clone. Now, I don't know how cloning works, but I work in the business to where, like, I make a lot of hamburgers, and if you cook a burger and it comes out and it's like all shredded up and it's not completely solid like it should be, that's a failed burger. I'm not still going to sell it. I'm not even going to give it away for free. I'm going to throw it away, make a new one. So if this is a failed clone of Palpatine and it turned out to be a normal human, why, in the name of God, didn't they just discard it? And if it's a clone of Palpatine, why does he look like he's in his 40s? When the clone that we see in The Rise of Skywalker of Palpatine is the way he looked after Return of the Jedi. And he hardly had any hands and couldn't. It was a mess. It was all decrepit and half his body was gone. Daniel reacts. How you doing, my friend? But yeah, that doesn't even really matter. I mean, it makes more sense, but even that, you think about it, and like I need an explanation to this. I need now a comic to come out to explain it, or something. Like what the heck? Like come on. Also, Palpatine was a clone. Like I just mentioned, this Palpatine in Rise of Skywalker is not the real Palpatine. The real Palpatine was killed in the end of Return of the Jedi. The people that were in the stands in the stadium at the end of Rise of Skywalker, nobody knew who they were. They were just getting up and moving around. Nobody knew. Apparently, they were able to transfer Palpatine's spirit or something and convey it into the new clone of Palpatine, but when this happened, I guess they tried to make a couple, and you got Rey's father out of it. I don't know. And then when Palpatine says, "I made Snoke," oh, you made Snoke. So now you're telling me you're overseeing clones being made. And you made Snoke because you weren't powerful enough. So you made a clone of yourself into Snoke. But when you guys made another clone, you tried to clone yourself, it turned out to be Rey's father, who looked like a normal dude. So it still doesn't make much sense. So it's kind of mind-boggling. Unbelievable montage says it's damage control. It might be, but it's still a bit of a head scratcher, Like I didn't read this book. I might buy it when it comes out and read it and just see what exactly they say, because the movie is rushed. Now listen, I've seen the movie in the theater like 4 or 5 times, and at this point, I'm entertained by it. I have fun with it, and what are you going to do? I can roll with it. I can roll with what the movie gives me. I can roll with the punches. Some of it kind of works for me, and some of it doesn't. But the stuff that does, it's good. I liked it. So let's see. Daniel Rex says, "I'm really good, buddy. Are we Oh, and are we talking about The Rise of Skywalker? The movie just disappointing. Yeah, basically, I was just mentioning that the novelization for The Rise of Skywalker that's coming out uh, is trying to fix plot holes that are in the actual film or just things that were rushed in the movie. So they're trying to explain them more in the book. Now, like I said, I haven't read the book, but what's come out so far is Palpatine was actually a clone in the film, and Rey's father was a failed clone of Palpatine. But none of it really makes any sense still. Now it just doesn't make any sense. Unbelievable Montage says the clone thing doesn't hold up at all, but they should have explained that in the movie if that's what they were going for. We shouldn't have to read a novelization to know that. I agree with you 100%. I do. I agree with you 100%. You shouldn't have to read a comic or a book or anything to understand what your film is telling you. That's why it is a movie. That's why you're watching a film. You're watching the film to get the story and for it to make complete sense. And for you to go to point A to Z and be like, you know what? I get that. I get it. And there it is. And Rise of Skywalker, because JJ didn't really like The Last Jedi, and he wanted to take it in a different direction, so he said, look, we gotta really just spin this to our own direction. From the opening words in the movie, the dead speak. Literally, when I was sitting there, I was like, whoa, what is this crawl gonna be? Because I was still excited to see it, you know? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, what is the crawl gonna be? You know, what are we gonna see in this movie? We know Palpatine's back somehow. Oh, I hope we get a great explanation. And the first lines of the movie, in the crawl, the dead speak, exclamation point. It's almost like, I don't know, like, at the first time I saw it, it felt like a slap in the face. Like, the dead speak. It looked like JJ and Chris Terrio, you know, the screenwriters of the movie, just took us and went, you know, like, they speak, you know, get it, this is what's happening now. Get used to it. You know? And then you watch it again and you see the dead speak. And I kind of chuckle, because it's almost like a joke. It's written as a joke almost. Like, the dead speak, exclamation point. It's like a cheesy kind of thing to say. I don't know. The dead speak, whatever. It is what it is. I don't know. I could talk about this all night. Unbelievable montages. The clone thing doesn't hold up at all. Oh, yeah. Did we already read that? I think we did. Oh, here we go. Daniel reacts. So, The Rise of Skywalker. Oh, The Rise of Skywalker is okay. I think it's a better movie than The Last Jedi, but I didn't buy how Palpatine was back. Yeah, well, apparently, like I was saying, the novelization is saying that he's a clone of Palpatine's spirit. But then again, Rey's father was supposed to be a clone of Palpatine's spirit, and he looks like a normal man. Then Palpatine's clone is making clones. Palpatine's clone is making other clones of Snoke. Because he says in the movie, I made Snoke. So, I don't know. And I don't think we'll ever find out. Because they totally put themselves in such a... Like, I just wish from day one they had a plan. Or Rian Johnson just would have stuck with what JJ had. Sure, do your own thing, have your own style, but just stick with the ideas that he gave you for the second movie. And then by the time the third movie comes around, whoever's going to do it, you're passing off the torch and you're saying, okay, this is where we are, finish it off. This is the blueprint. Do what you want, but here's the points that you have to hit. That didn't happen. And it's a shame. Like, I don't know why it didn't happen. I don't get it. Because you could say whatever you want about the prequels, the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, whatever. Say what you want about those movies. But George Lucas had a plan. He knew where it was going. A through Z. He knew it. And the execution of some of it might not be too good, or might not be great. Some of it might be okay, but some of it might not be as good. But you know what? The story was there. He had the story. He knew exactly what the thing he was telling. It's just how he told it was a little bit of a question. But the story is there. And it makes sense. You know? You can't really watch the prequels and go, hey, that don't make sense. What was the reason with this? At least I don't. Nothing comes out at me like, wait, what? Because George Lucas had the plan. Here you had basically two different people, starting with JJ, then Rian Johnson, having two different plans. And it just, you had too many cooks in the kitchen. I don't know. It was a little messy. It was a little quick. But I could roll with it. I get a fun time. And honestly, it's my second favorite of the new Lucasfilm Disney Star Wars movies. My favorite is Rogue One. My second favorite is The Rise of Skywalker, because you know what? I think it's the most rewatchable of episodes 7, 8, and 9. I do. I would go Rogue One, Rise of Skywalker, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and then Solo. Probably, because Solo, I mean, in the end of the day, it's kind of forgettable. Daniel Rax, I love the prequels, man. It had a plan where the story was going. Yeah, it did. Absolutely. But hey, you know, even George Lucas gave them a blueprint saying, okay, hey, I'm not going to be part of this, but this is where I see the story continuing. They didn't respect him enough to say, okay, we're going to go ahead and work with this. They got him out of there. Then they got Michael Arndt in. I think Michael Arndt was actually going off of what George Lucas had envisioned. But then for some reason, they wanted to just, I don't know. This conversation could go on forever. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's basically all the stuff that I wanted to talk about with you guys. Sorry about that. Movie news, you know, that's basically it. 50 minutes talking movie news. That's a little crazy. But now we're going to get into the Blu-ray update, the 4K and the Blu-ray update, and then the digital giveaways. So it's coming up. It's happening right now. What was that? LOL. It's actually my piano. I got a keyboard here. Let's see. I could show you guys. I don't have like a wide enough lens or anything like that for you to actually see what I have, but it's right here. And you know what? I'm not in a studio. I think everybody knows this. I'm not in a studio. I'm in a home. I'm in a house. You know, and I'm a one-man band, and I'm trying to do this as best I can. Double Forces says, play us a quick tune. Yeah, that was actually my plan. That's why I put it here. I don't usually have it here or in this area, but that was my plan. You know, I said, you know, I got Beauty and the Beast, I got A Bug's Life, I got Up. I said I know how to play some of that music. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a little special thing, and I'm gonna do it. So to introduce this Blu-ray update. With the first film we're going to be talking about, we have the 4K Blu-ray Best Buy exclusive steelbook of Beauty and the Beast. This is a beautiful, beautiful case. Like, look at that. Look at that. Not the fingerprints, but, I mean, come on. Like, that is just... I mean, how do I not get this? I mean, this is just... I think it's incredible. I saw that on Instagram. That looks great. Oh, I know it. It's beautiful. I'll open it up in just a second, but let's introduce this Blu-ray update to a little tune. Because Double Forces, you requested a quick tune. So, let's do a little tune. Let's do some Beauty and the Beast, shall we? Now, I'm going to try to play. I got the piano on my legs, so let's... keep our fingers crossed. See what we got here. Let's do some Beauty and the Beast. Alright, so there's a little bit of Beauty and the Beast for you guys. Little sneak peek there. It's very hard to play on your legs, you know. Because if I play like this, I'm going out of the frame, and it's a problem. Let's see. Unbelievable Montage says, I used to play piano, but haven't in over a decade. I probably need to relearn note reading again. I actually taught myself. I've never taken a piano lesson a day in my life. When I was younger, I stayed at my grandmother's house a lot, and she had an old-fashioned organ. All the keys are the same, so, you know, I just sat there, and I just started going at it. And, yeah, I just started going at it, and I've been playing for probably close to 14, 15 years, you know. Self-taught, so, yeah. Daniel N., can you type the question in the chat? I absolutely will, and that is coming up very soon. But first, we're going to talk about this steelbook cover. I did watch this on 4K Blu-ray last night, and I could not describe to you guys enough of the picture quality and the sound quality. This is the best way you're going to see this movie. This is the best way. I mean, this is the best way you're going to own it. There's the beautiful case, like, and the spine, and the look at that. Like, it's gorgeous, you know. This is the best way you're going to own it, and the sound quality. Like, it's just incredible. It's incredible. That's my review for this. It's incredible. The movie. And some trivia. You know, this is the first animated film to be nominated for Best Picture. When this movie came out, there was not even a thing in the Oscars as a Best Animated Feature category. That didn't even exist. This film was so good that it was nominated for Best Picture. And at that time, there were only 5. There were only 5 Best Picture nominees. And this movie got in. It made history. So, it's something else. So, opening it up, I'll show you guys what it looks like inside. So, we have artwork on the discs. There's the 4K disc there. So, it looks pretty nice. And then if I take that out, we got the standard Blu-ray disc. That also looks pretty nice. And there's artwork on it. If you get the standard 4K, I don't know if there's artwork on the Blu-ray disc. I know there is for the 4K disc, but I don't know if there's artwork on the Blu-ray disc. And then, you know, like, look at that. This is just a beautiful thing to buy. You know, like, it's... I can't... That's it. That's all the words I have for it. It's just, you know, I can't praise it enough. I can't. You know? I mean, it's not like I go to bed with this, you know, cuddling next to it, but it's something that I love and I'm going to cherish for a very long time. New Challenger says, just like the shirt, The Incredibles. Yeah, guys, you notice I bought this. My movie theater was selling these shirts when Incredibles 2 came out. It's only $15, and yeah, it's great. Unbelievable Montages. Their 2D animation 4K transfers are surprisingly better than Pixar ones. I didn't really notice much with Lion King, but Aladdin and The Little Mermaid were surprisingly different. Yeah, the Lion King 4K transfer, the biggest difference to me was the sound was definitely a little deeper, and you could definitely notice that a little more. But the picture was almost the same. I think, like, that's a testament to how good the actual Blu-ray release was of The Lion King. Like, they did a great Blu-ray transfer for it. So the 4K, it does look good still, but there wasn't that much of a difference with the picture anyway. But I do agree with that. Aladdin and The Little Mermaid 4Ks. If you guys watched the Diamond Edition of The Little Mermaid, Blu-ray, DVD, whatever the case is, you'll notice that they left a lot of the film grain in the film. And I personally think it makes it look a little more dirty. You know, that's just me. A little is all right, but it was all over the place, that film grain. So with this 4K release of The Little Mermaid, they basically erased all the film grain. Like, you watch Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, Aladdin, the film grain, there's really none. And I kind of prefer it that way, personally. But for The Little Mermaid, the 4K, it's gorgeous. It's as clear as it's ever been. You know, it's beautiful. And I believe that's the same version they have on Disney Plus, is with no grain, or film, not as much film grain. So Yeah, I loved it. And the Aladdin, 4K Blu-ray, I think it looks great, and then I think the sound is incredible. I think the sound on the Aladdin 4K is maybe one of the best animated sounding 4Ks that I have. It really sounds great. Um, but yeah, Beauty and the Beast. It sounds great. The 4K thing is fantastic. But yeah. So there's the first one that we're talking about. The Beauty and the Beast. Unbelievable Montage says, I still have to check Disney Plus, especially now Mandalorian Season 1 is out. Yeah, it's only like $8 a month or something. I do have it. I probably don't use it as much as I should. But yeah, it's worth it. I mean, Mandalorian, it's great. I love it. And Season 2 is coming out a little later this year. I haven't watched any of the Clone Wars yet. I never watched it. Not because I'm against it. I never got into it, never watched it. But I know what's happening, like spoilers and everything. I don't really worry about that too much. So, I mean, I'll watch clips here and there, but yeah, it's great. So that Beauty and the Beast is really incredible. Next, let's move on to the next two steelbooks we have. These came out last Tuesday. And I did do the digital giveaways and the kind of unboxings in my last Quickie Wednesday video for Monsters, Inc. and Wall-E, the Best Buy exclusive steelbooks. And this week, we have two more. We have Up and A Bug's Life. I did not buy Monsters University on 4K. I'm all right with the Blu-ray right now. It's not something that I'm running out to go get. But first, we're going to talk about Up, the 4K of Up. This Best Buy exclusive steelbook. I mean, this is another one. Like, this and Wall-E probably have the best newer Pixar 4K releases. The steelbooks, anyway. I'm really impressed. I really, really love the artwork here. So let me show you guys what's inside. You get 3 discs. You get a Blu-ray disc. You get a 4K disc, and you get the bonus features disc, which kind of looks like that. So it's pretty cool. And then if I take out the discs, let me show you guys exactly what it looks like. The inside artwork, and it's very nice. I got nothing negative to say about this. Again, this is the best way you're going to watch this movie. I did happen to watch it since I bought it on 4K, and the picture quality is like it's stunning. It's outstanding. Like, it looks very different than the standard Blu-ray. Very different than the standard Blu-ray. So if you have a 4K TV, 4K player, and all that, I definitely recommend you get Up because it looks and sounds incredible. It's fantastic. Luckily enough for me, I'm lucky enough to have a 5.1 surround sound. I got Polk Audio speakers, bookshelf speakers set. I got 2 in the back, 3 in the front, and I got the subwoofer, and the receiver here, which is still, thank God, working. But yeah, it sounds great. Like, I don't know, and I also have a sound bar here. I got a Samsung sound bar. So even without the surround sound and just with the soundbar, it's great. It sounds great. Now next up we have A Bug's Life on 4K Blu-ray, Best Buy exclusive steelbook. The best thing about this one is probably the spine, which is weird to say, but I don't know what it is about the spine. It's just, the color, the background of the spine kind of looks like the original kind of marketing color that they use for it, if that even makes any sense. The artwork here, I mean, you got P.T. Flea looking all right, but just the kind of animation of this and the hand-drawn sort of style to it. For this one, it's all right. I don't mind it, but it's just it's not. It doesn't blow my socks off, Honestly, I don't know why I bought this on a steelbook. Could have saved $5 and bought it on a Blu-ray, but I don't know. I honestly don't even know why I bought the steelbook, but I did. And this is what it looks like on the inside. You get the 4K disc, get the Blu-ray disc, which looks pretty nice. I mean, the artwork on the discs, is definitely pretty cool. And then the artwork behind here is all right. There's nothing, too exciting about it. It's all right. And honestly, watching this movie on 4K, the best thing about it is probably the sound transfer. The sound mix is great, but the picture quality, I mean, you do see a difference. The 4K definitely does look better than the Blu-ray, but it doesn't knock your socks off, and I'm not sure why. Again, this is Pixar's second animated film, so maybe that's why. But Toy Story 1 looks better than this on 4K, but it does look all right. But it's good. It's good. Unbelievable Montage says, I can't really watch that movie the same way knowing Kevin Spacey voices a character in that movie. Yeah, that's a touchy situation to get into, It's just, for me personally, what I do, and it's easier when it's an animated film because you're not seeing the guy's face. Like, that's like me for Baby Driver. Like, Kevin Spacey is actually in that. You see his face and you see him walking around. So it's harder to watch that. But for me, with The Bug's Life, it's just weird because this is a movie that I grew up with. Even though it's not one of Pixar's best, it holds a special place in my heart. I grew up with it. And Hopper has always been one of my favorite Pixar villains. Say whatever you want about what Kevin Spacey did, which I'm not going to comment on. But what I will say, his performance back in 1998, or 7, or whenever the movie came out, he was phenomenal as Hopper. And when I watch the movie, I don't hear Kevin Spacey. I hear Hopper, because he becomes this character, this evil kind of grasshopper. So that's my view on it. Cause it's easier because you don't have to see him, you watch him. And just that menacing voice he brings to it. I'm able to distance myself enough from the actual guy because the character is so good, I guess. I don't know. He gives a good voice performance. I don't know. Just the way he's written, the way he comes into the screen, just Hopper, When I watch A Bug's Life, I don't think of Kevin Spacey. I think of Hopper. I don't think he was acting. Oh, unbelievable montage says I don't think he was acting. Oh my goodness, that's don't know. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Whatever he was doing, though, it fit the character. That's all I'll say about that. All right, next up, let's get off the steelbooks. I got none left of those. But next up, the next new release I got, which I'm so happy to get, Uncut Gems. The Safdie Brothers movie, Uncut Gems, with Adam frickin' Sandler, who got snubbed for an Academy Award nomination, Golden Globe nomination, SAG nomination. Basically, the whole movie got snubbed everywhere, basically. I watched this movie last night. I can't get enough of it. It was one of my favorite movies of last year, and it remains that way. Like, I cannot get enough of this movie. When I'm done with the stream, I'm probably going to watch it again, because that's how much I loved it. It's riveting. It's phenomenal. It's great. It's excellent. And the Blu-ray is pretty good too. The discs are pretty plain. You just get your plain kind of Blu-ray and DVD in there. But I mean, it's a phenomenal movie. So whoever does win this digital copy, good for you. Have you watched Good Time? Says Unbelievable Montages. No, I haven't. I haven't seen it. I've heard great things about it. I haven't watched it because I don't want to watch it. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. But when I do, I will talk about it. Because I do love Robert Pattinson as an actor. Say what you will about Twilight, that's over. And I think he was pretty good in Harry Potter when he plays Cedric Diggory. Nobody ever talks about that. I think he was good in that. I mean, he's going to be Batman, for God's sakes. I mean, he's a good actor. Unbelievable Montage says you should. Uncut Gems and Good Time make a great double feature. I'm sure they do. Like this, I think this is the first Safdie Brothers movie that I've seen. And I loved it. And you want to know what? The only thing I don't like about Uncut Gems, without spoiling anything, is the ending. I don't like the way the movie ends. I don't think it's all right. I don't like it. I think it's a bad ending. And I was watching the Flick Pick, John Flickinger's stream last night, and the question came up, what's the worst ending in a great movie? And this, came to my mind. Uncut Gems. It's the best movie I've seen with the worst ending. It's just no spoilers, but didn't care for the ending. I mean, the last 2 minutes, the last big thing that happens is it felt kind of like, how are we going to end this? Okay, let's just do it. End it. End. But what are you going to do? Unbelievable Montages. I love the ending. It really wrapped everything up, especially when you go back, see how they built up to that moment. Oh, I agree. And maybe you saw it coming. Maybe you did. Maybe you saw it coming. But did I... I get it. It could have happened. But I love that character so much. And I love Adam Sandler's performance so much. So when happens, you just kind of feel like, oh, because he fails the whole movie, basically. Without spoiling much, he fails basically throughout the whole film. Finally, something great happens. And it's just like, you're rooting for this guy, and finally, in a weird way, because he's kind of messed up, but you're rooting for him, and finally you're like, yeah, you got it. And then something happens, and it's kind of leaves the sour taste. I don't know. But I love the movie. I think it's an incredible film. It's a great, entertaining movie. So, I know the ending was very forced, but I still enjoyed it, says Ryan Cresci. Oh, absolutely. I definitely agree. The ending felt forced. It kind of just felt like, okay, how are we going to end this? And then that's it. Then it ended. But, okay, so we got two more to talk about real quick, and then we'll get into the giveaways. Something that I had on 4K a couple months ago, I sold it off and rebought it, and I got a digital copy code to give away for you guys, and that's First Blood. Not sure if you guys are Rambo fans or not. Personally, for me, this is really the only Rambo movie that I really love. I love this movie. I think it's great. I think it's an awesome movie. Stallone giving one of his best performances as this war vet, who's just pushed too far. It's a survival movie, and I freaking love it. I think it's great. I watched all the Rambo movies leading up to Last Blood, which I do like. I do like Last Blood, but I didn't really like Rambo 2, 3, or 4. Didn't really care for them. I just couldn't get into them. But this movie, it goes deeper than just your average action movie. And it makes it more riveting, So, yeah, I love that. I'm going to be giving away the code for it. So that's coming next. And the final movie that I have in this little update. Let's see. Unbelievable Montage says, I saw him as a bad person, but he was an interesting character. Wasn't really rooting for him. It's crazy because is he a bad person, though? Would you say he's a bad person? I mean, he makes a lot of mistakes in his life, and he does a lot of bad things. But when it comes to his family, to an extent, he's there for them, and he cares for them. There's this, without giving too much away, there's a scene when they're at a play, and these guys that are kind of collectors, like these telemarketers almost, they come around, they step out, and he kind of flips out on them. He says, "That's my family," because they're coming to this personal event. So I kind of respected that. You know, it's a weird relationship I had with him because he's so good in the movie, and the performance just feels so real, and I could actually see a guy like this existing. To where, in a weird way, I was just rooting for him to succeed. I don't know. It's weird. Unbelievable Watch says, I would say the opposite. If you go back and watch it, he's kind of not there. What do you mean by that? He's kind of not there. I would say the opposite if you go back and watch it. I did. I watched it last night. You know, I watched it again last night. I'm going to watch it again tonight because I love it. I can't get enough of this movie. I think it's so entertaining. You know, it's so engaging. You know, but you said I would say the opposite. If you go back and watch it, he's kind of not there. Not sure what you mean by that. When you say he's not there, you mean like in his head? Like he thinks that really nothing bad can happen to him? I could see that. And he kind of thinks that there's no consequence to any of it, so he's just going to keep doing what he's doing. Unbelievable Montage, his addiction holds him back from really caring for his family. A lot of his choices were in service of him. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%. I agree with that. And it was his addiction and his sickness for, like, gambling. That was a big one. And this movie, like, I've never really seen a movie with a gambling addiction kind of like this. You know, it was just so different. And it just felt so realistic to me and so raw. The movie feels so real. So, I don't know. But let's get into these giveaways. I got one more Blu-ray to share with you guys. It's not even a new release. It's something that I picked up at Best Buy in the $6 bin. This is a movie I've never seen before, but I've always wanted to see. Heard good things about it. And that's Little Miss Sunshine. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this movie. It's got a stellar cast. You got Greg Kinnear, you got Steve Carell, Toni Collette, Paul Dano, Abigail Breslin, and Alan Arkin. I mean, the cast in this is outstanding. I can't wait. I haven't watched it yet, but I am looking forward to seeing it. Unfortunately, this did not come with a digital copy code. It's just a single disc Blu-ray. If I had a code, I'd definitely give it away for you guys. But Unbelievable Montage. It's been a long time since I've seen that, but I remember it was good. Yeah, I've heard great things about it. Did Alan Arkin win the Oscar for this? I think he did. Did he? Let me look. Something tells me that Alan Arkin won the Best Actor. Alan Arkin. Let's see. Or not Best Actor, it was the Best Supporting Actor. Or at least he was nominated. Let's see. Won an Oscar for Little Miss Sunshine, yeah. Actor in a supporting role. So, that makes me even more excited to see it. Let me just click on it. Let me see. Oh, the movie won 2 Oscars. It won Best Original Screenplay. Wow. It was nominated for Best Picture and Best Supporting Actress, Abigail Breslin. And the Golden Globes nominated it for Best Musical or Comedy Actress, Toni Collette, and Best Musical Picture or Comedy, or Best Picture, Musical or Comedy. All right. That makes me really excited to see it. He probably did. Yeah, he did. He won. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, good for him. So that makes me more excited to see it. But yeah, those are the movies. Those are the updates. So it's been a long time, and I know a long time ago, one of you asked me, you know, when's this going to happen? When's this giveaway going to happen? I said 10 minutes. It's been longer than that. I do apologize. But it's time. The time has come. It's time for the updates, the giveaways, the live digital giveaways. It's happening now. If anybody's curious, yes, I will type the question as well in the chat. Unbelievable Montage says, wow, Abigail Breslin was really young in that, and she got nominated. They don't nominate child performances as often. No, they don't. Which maybe they should, you know. What was the child performance that I just saw recently that I said should have got a nomination? I don't know. I can't remember. Damn it. But it was a child performance. Jacob Tremblay in Room. No, that wasn't it. Kid from Jojo Rabbit. No, that wasn't it. It was something else. I don't remember. I don't know. Damn it. That's going to bug me. But, oh well. I'm sure I'll think of it. If not, I'll put it on Instagram or something. I feel like I was just watching it. I think it was a female. Oh. Maybe the little girl in Doctor Sleep? I don't know if that's the one I was thinking of, but she was really good. I don't know. Haley Steinfeld got nominated for True Grit. Yes, she did. Unbelievable montages. The Florida Project should have child nomination. Didn't see that. I actually didn't see the Florida Project. I don't know, though. I can't think of the child. I can't think of the child. That bugs me. There was one that really stuck out to me. Madison Wolfe, I believe the actress was, for Conjuring 2. I thought she was great. I think she should have got like a supporting actress nomination or something. I thought she was fantastic, but they don't look at horror movies as much as they should. Yeah, don't know. All right, so let's do this digital giveaway. Who's ready? Because I am. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, the first code I'm going to be giving away is for Uncut Gems. It's the movie that I've been raving about the whole damn stream. Jack is back. Is ready. Well, Jack is back. I'm happy for you. Oh, apparently there was a new Jungle Cruise trailer that came out. If you're curious why I didn't talk about it, it's because I haven't watched it yet. Have not watched the trailer yet. All right, let's see. You said that won Independent Spirit. Film Independent Spirit Awards. Okay. I see. All right, so. Okay, so here we go. Here's the trivia question. So the Film Independent Spirit Awards had nominated Uncut Gems for 5 awards, and it won 3 of them. It won Best Male Lead. Adam Sandler won Best Actor, won Best Director for Benny Safdie, and Josh Safdie, and won Best Editing, Roland Bronstein and Benny Safdie. So my question is, let me type it quickly. Hold on a second. Actually, you know what? Let me hold on a second. Hold on one second. Okay, that's a better one. All right, here we go. Different question. I'm picking a different question. That was a little complicated. Okay. Let me type this out for you guys. Okay. So the question is, what film did Adam Sandler receive his only Golden Globe nomination for? That is the question. What film did Adam Sandler receive his... Oh, Walking Disaster comes in seconds later with Punk... Bleh. Oh, you said Punk Drunk Love. Jack is back says Rain Down. Mr. G says Paul. Oh, Walking Disaster says Punch Drunk Love. Punch Drunk Love. Daniel N says Punk Drunk Love. Okay. So Walking Disaster gets the Uncut Gems digital copy code. You won it. Walking Disaster, you won the code. Congratulations. You came in like seconds later. Wow, look at you. That was insane. I literally typed it out. I pressed enter, and that was weird. I heard something. And there you go. You won it. Wow. You answered that literally within seconds. So congratulations. All you have to do is message me on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want, privately, and say, hey, it's Walking Disaster on YouTube. I was part of the live chat, and I won the digital copy code for Uncut Gems. All you got to do is send me a message privately, and I will send you the code. So, yeah, congratulations. Walking Disaster said, just followed you, we'll send message. Okay, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. And shortly after the stream ends, I will send all the codes out. So, congratulations. I was surprised you answered that question really quick. Really, really, really quick. All right. So, next. Let's see. Okay. All right. So next, the code I'll be giving away is for Beauty and the Beast, 1991. And let's see. I will type out the trivia question. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, just typed out the thing. Just typed out the question. So, this might be easy to some, might not be easy to others, I'm not sure, but I think it's a fair question. Okay, so, is everybody ready? Just want to make sure. Everybody ready for the question? I got it typed out. All I got to do is press enter, and then I'll read it out loud. All right. So, I'm assuming you're all ready. Gonna ask the question. I'm sorry I keep swiping like this. I keep getting a phone call. You know, like I can't, you know, a little busy right now. All right. So, the question is, Beauty and the Beast won 2 Oscars. Best Original Score by Alan Menken and Best Song, titled Beauty and the Beast. The question is, what were the other 2 songs from the film that were nominated? New Chandler says, be our guest. Anna says, Belle. Watkins says, Belle, be our guest. Give it to second place. Daniel N. kind of comes in first. There you go. You have it in one message. That's pretty good. Daniel N., you won. You won the code. So, congratulations. All you got to do, message me on Twitter or Instagram and say it's Daniel N. from the live chat, and I won the code for Beauty and the Beast. So, I will send it to you. Congratulations, you got it. Give it to second place, said Walking Disaster. Yeah, well, that's probably the fair thing to do. You're stealing away here. You had it though. New Challenger said, "Be our guest." That was one of the songs. Walking Disaster said, "Is it okay if I try up? Is it okay if I try for up though? Since I missed out last week." Yeah, I mean that's fine. Absolutely. I think what I'm gonna say, the rule is you could win 2 codes. The maximum is 2 codes. New Challenger says, I misread, thought it said 1. Beauty and the Beast won 2 Oscars, Best Score by Alan Menken and Best Song, Beauty and the Beast. What were the other 2 songs from the film nominated? It did say 2, so I'm sorry about that, my friend. No problem, though. Catch him next time. But yeah, that's fine. You could try for Up. Walking Disaster. Let's see. Walking Disaster. 3 songs were nominated in that category. Crazy. Yeah, that only happened. It happened for Beauty and the Beast. Had 3 songs nominated. The Lion King had 3 songs nominated. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Circle of Life, and Hakuna Matata. Enchanted had 3 songs nominated. Let me see. I think it was Happy Working Song. That's How You Know and So Close. So that also had 3 songs nominated. So that doesn't happen too often. The 3 songs from the same film get a nomination, but it did. All right. So I'm gonna play a little bit for you guys now. Let's see. Unbelievable Montage says Beauty and the Beast probably has the best music in any Disney movie. It's possible, but I think my guilty pleasure score, my guilty pleasure favorite score, is for. Let's see if you guys can pick this out. This is my favorite score to a Disney film. It is by Alan Menken. Anybody guess what that is? It's my favorite. That is my favorite Disney score. Let's see. All right. So, the next code that is going to be given. Walking Disaster, yeah. Hunchback of Notre Dame. New Challenger, also, yes. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yeah, that is Hellfire, but believe it or not, that's actually the theme to the movie too, which is crazy. Like that's the way the movie opens, which is nuts. But that is it's the overall theme to the film, which is a little crazy. Like if you guys remember, it opens up to like a choir, and then it just kind of. Yeah, I love that movie. Like it's one of my favorites. All right, so let's see. Unbelievable Montage says, "Oh, that would actually be fun. Guess what tune you're playing is a trivia question." Haven't thought about that. That is good. That is good. I have not thought of that one. New Challenger says, "I would like that." Oh, all right. I'm going to do that for the Star Wars one. Because I can play a couple songs from every Star Wars film. So, I'm going to do that for the Star Wars one. But next is Up. We're going to be doing the Up digital giveaway right now. So, we got, let's see here. Up. It's so hard to play so close. I apologize. I'm screwing up, everybody. I don't play that one too often. Let's see. Daniel N. Well, that would make it hard for those that are lagging or don't have audio. You don't have audio, Daniel, and I realize you didn't you ask me to type out the question before? Let's see. Was that you that asked me to do that? Somebody asked me to type it out. Let's see. Can you type question in chat? You don't have audio. You know what? That's true. But I am going to do that for the Force Awakens code. Don't worry. I will have another Force Awakens code at the end of the month with the Star Wars set. So you do have a chance for that. And you do have a chance for all these other codes that I have. So up is next. And lagging, that isn't good. I don't know why it would be lagging. That is weird. Let's see. Looks good on my end. Yeah, looks good on my end. Lagging. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so up is next. Okay, and the trivia question for up. Let me move my piano over. And let's do this. Lagging is probably a hardware problem. Yeah. Are you experiencing lag? Because I'm not experiencing lag. I'm recording it here and I have the video up on my laptop here, and it's basically right up to speed. So nothing wrong on my end. So hopefully there's nothing wrong on any of you guys' end either. All right. I was last week, but think it was my Wi-Fi. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I've got pretty good internet service, so we shouldn't have any problems. Okay. There we go. This might be another one that you guys are going to ring in pretty quick. All right, so the trivia question for Up, for the digital copy code for Up is... Up won 2 Oscars. One for Best Animated Feature. What was the other category that it won? It won 2 Oscars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was nominated for 5 total. It didn't win Best Picture, Original Screenplay, or Sound Editing, but it did win 2 Oscars. One for Best Animated Feature, and the other for... Oh my goodness. Nabil Safai says, damn it. And everybody gets it right. I'm kidding. I got 10 codes for Up. Take them. No, I'm kidding. I don't actually have 10 codes. I would be nice. I wish I did. Walking Disaster. That is 2. That is 2 for you, my friend. So that's your limit, but you got 2. You got Up and you got what you got? You got Up and Uncut Gems, right? Who won the Beauty and the Beast? Oh, Daniel N, right? Bell and Be Our Guest, yeah. So Daniel N wins for Beauty and the Beast. So Daniel N, I'm not sure if you did this already, but go ahead and message me on Twitter or Instagram. Let me know that you're the winner. I will send you the digital copy code through there. And Walking Disaster, there you go. Let's see. New Challenger says, dang, fast fingers. Walking Disaster, that was New Challenger. Walking Disaster says, I will split if anyone needs HDGP. Google Play. Post here. I could message you on Insta. Walking Disaster says, yes. Unbelievable montages. Daniel N. 1. Yeah, Daniel N. 1 for Beauty and the Beast. Walking Disaster told you guys last week that I love trivia. Yeah, you're good. You're not too bad. Nabil Safai, you will split what Walking Disaster? Apparently, there's a Google Play code as well on the Disney site or something like that. So he's gonna do that for the Up code. Apparently, I could use it twice or something like that. Matty Grizz says, walking, I can take the split. Nabil Safai says, how? Nabil Safai says, if so, could I, since I said score second? Yeah, that's only fair. Let's see. Walking Disaster says original score. Jack is back said music. But Michael Reyes says best score soundtrack because music could have been original song as well. So Michael Reyes, you did have second place. That is pretty specific. I can send to second place if you don't have it in HD. Walking Disaster, let me know. All right. So there you go. You got it. Now Walking Disaster, you're all tapped out for this one. Congratulations, you got 2 codes. And Daniel N, you got 1. You can win 1 more. There you go. So I got those put away. All right. Next is the code for A Bug's Life. Digital copy code for A Bug's Life. Nabil Sci-Fi Sifi says, I don't care for 4K codes since I don't have a 4K TV. And he also says, what's your Instagram? I will message you. Walking Disaster says, I don't think Michael asked for it, so I guess it would go to Nabil. Well, Michael Reyes. Well, he said best original soundtrack. Nabil said score. And that is original score. It's not called soundtrack. So technically, yes, Nabil Safai, you did get it. And Maddie, Aaron guys had 3rd place. Mr. G had 4th place. Michael Reyes had 5th place. So, all right. Yeah, I don't think Michael asked for it either. He technically didn't get it right until afterwards. So, yeah. Nabil Safai, you get it. So, next up, it's the code for A Bug's Life. Let's try to play some of this, shall we? That one in a while either. Michael Reyes is going to pass, going for A Bug's Life. All right, very cool. Very cool. That's good. I mean, technically, you did say soundtrack, and that, I mean, if we're being fair, you didn't say score till after the fact, so. But yeah, you're going for A Bug's Life. Okay, all right. So it's time for the Bug's Life code. There's a little Bug's Life music for you guys. Let me make sure I got the right information here for the code. Okay. Ooh. Huh. Let me see something here. Okay. Okay, so all right, we're ready. All right, so the Bug's Life digital copy code, that is next. After that, there's Star Wars The Force Awakens and Rambo First Blood. Those are the remaining codes. All right, so the trivia question here is, for the Bug's Life digital copy code, what was the name of the original song by Randy Newman from A Bug's Life? All you got to do is give me the title of the song. That's all you got to do. You give me the title of the song. Whoever chimes in first with the correct answer gets the Bug's Life code. Jack is back. You had a little typo, but you got it. You got it. You got it. So Jack is back. Chimes in first, and you won it, my friend. You won the digital copy code. So all you got to do is privately message me on Twitter or Instagram saying, "Hey, it's Jack is back from the live chat. Won the code for A Bug's Life. Please go ahead and send it to me." So there you go. You won it. Jack is back. You got it. Let's see. Kid Intellect says the time of your life you had second place. Ryan Koreshi says the time of your life you had third place. Michael Reyes had the time of your life you had fourth place. Ryan Koreshi says, damn, yeah, there you go. Thank you for the code. What is the Insta name? So this is me on Instagram. Also, go ahead and give me a follow, too, if you haven't already. And if you need to privately message me on Twitter, you can also find me there. So Instagram is KingArises131, and Twitter is RyanKing72, just as you see there. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for participating. Like I said, you send me that private message, and after the stream is over, I'm going to send everybody their codes. Their winnings. So there you go. Free movies for everybody. I feel like Oprah. You know, you get a movie. You get a movie. You know, why not? It's true. You know, I feel like Oprah Winfrey. But all right. So next we've got the digital copy code for Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and this is okay. I follow you on both. Said Jack is back. So there you go. Nabil Safai says, LMAO. Did I say something funny? If I did, I don't remember. But, haha. All right. Yeah. So, next up, we're going to do the code for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Oh, the Oprah quote. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's right. I did make an Oprah quote, didn't I? But, okay. So, we're going to do the digital copy code for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Eric McGregor says private message. Where? Scroll up in the chat just a little bit. You'll see my Instagram is KingArises131. My Twitter is RyanKing72. All you have to do is, if you win one of these codes, just send me a private message through Instagram or Twitter. My handles are up above a little bit. And soon after the video is up on YouTube, they will be also, links will be in the description of the video. All right, so let's do a little Star Wars. First off, I'll just play the fanfare just for the hell of it. And, yeah, why not? And then we'll do the trivia, the music trivia. It's the first time for music trivia. I'm pretty good with the Star Wars music, so. All right, here we go. Time for digital copy code for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Montez says, I don't really know the names of the Star Wars music, but I can recognize the tunes. LOL. Yeah, well, even if you don't know the names of the songs, you can, if you want to be vague about it, tell me the movie, that Star Wars movie that it's from. Tell me whose theme it is, what theme it is. That's fine. But that's going to happen now. And I am going to, I'm going to do it. So, let's give this music trivia a shot. See how it goes. Here it is. And I'll keep checking. Whoever chimes in first with the correct answer of the song, you get the Force Awakens code. Keep in mind, this could be from any of the Star Wars films. Here we go. Okay, nobody chimed in, so maybe the music trivia was a bad idea. If anybody's curious why I'm playing, that's the trivia. Double Forces. Is that from Attack of the Clones, Anakin and Padme? There you go. You got it. You're the only one that chimed in, so you get you get it. That's the code. So you're gonna get the code for Star Wars Force Awakens. Double Forces. Let's see. Unbelievable Montage says, "Whoa, what's with the dislikes?" I don't know. I don't know if people just kind of came in here and saw a guy playing his piano, just looking up and down and up and down. Maybe they don't know what's going on. I don't know. You know, or they just don't like the music trivia. Or somebody decided to make about a couple of fake accounts and do a mass dislike. Don't know. But I'm not worried about it. Do you want to know why? Because I don't need them. Whoever does that, I don't need them. I got you guys. I got 7 thumbs up. And that's all I care about. Because I love you guys. And I'm so happy that you guys are watching. You know? And that's all I need. So for the haters that dislike the video, why did you do it? I don't really care. You know? Go ahead. You know? It is what it is. You know? I don't live my life off of likes and dislikes. I live my life with just, or what I mean by is, my YouTube life. My main thing is I just want to reach out to people. And if I'm reaching out to at least one person, that's all that counts. So I reached out to all you guys. I got 7 thumbs up, so thank you. So with the thumbs down, who knows? Maybe we'll never find out. Thumbed up to offset the downs. Hey, listen, if you want to thumbs up the video, that is great. And I love your support. And it means a lot. It really does. Give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. But, I mean, listen. I look, 0 dislikes. I look again, 8 dislikes. So it leads me to believe that either 1 or 2 people has made a fake account and is going on to continue to dislike. I don't know. It is what it is. That's life. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. I don't live alone. So there you go. Unbelievable montages. Not sure. They just started popping up once he played the piano. Yeah. I think people just, as I was playing, they didn't know that movie trivia was going on. They had no idea the music trivia was going on. How is that even possible? I see 11 watching now, 9 likes and 8 dislikes. I don't know. I think people just clicked in quick to see what this was all about, and they just saw me sitting there playing and looking up and down and up and down. And they just went, what is this? And they hit dislike. And they didn't stick around. They left. That's what I'm guessing. That's my guess, you know. So, they had no idea the music trivia was going on. But hey, it is what it is. I don't know. Or, like I said, somebody that just has it out for me went ahead and got some fake accounts and is doing a mass dislike. I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, as long as I'm reaching out to one person or everybody that did, thumbs up this video and watches and supports my channel and supports me, then hey, that's what I want this community to be. All positivity. So, if people want to be negative out there and, spread a negativity, that's, it's their prerogative, but it's not going to affect me at all. That's for sure. So what are you going to do? But let's see. So yeah, double forces. Listen, I don't know if you heard me before, but you won the code. You won the digital copy code for Star Wars The Force Awakens. You won it. Because basically you're the only one to you're the only one to try it. So I'm probably not going to do that again, the music trivia, not just because it's dislikes, but simply because only one of you was able to chime in, so it was something to try. It's just probably not going to do it again. As trivia, anyway. Maybe I'll still play for you guys, but I'm probably not going to do that as a trivia question anymore. But, okay, so, yeah, I'm not sure if you're still here, but I'm going to type in your thing here, because I don't know if you messaged me or not. We got 1 code left, guys. Yeah, Double Forces, I don't know if you're still watching this, but please message me on Twitter or Instagram for the digital code for The Force Awakens. Not sure if you're still here. And I don't even know if you messaged me, because I'm recording this from my phone, so we'll see. New Challenger. I already have Force Awakens, so I didn't answer, but music trivia isn't necessarily bad. Double Forces, yes, still here, thanks. Okay, very cool. Yeah, don't forget to message me, and that is the way that I will send you the code. So there you go. And if you want my Twitter, Instagram, the link's going to be down in the description soon, shortly after the video's up, or if you scroll up in the live chat, you'll find you'll find the my handles. Let me see if I could do something here. See if it'll let me. Let's see. Okay, there. I put it in there again. All right. So, yeah. Let's see. New Challenger music trivia isn't necessarily bad. I agree. Hey, it's just something I wanted to try. Double Forces, yes, still here. Thanks. Absolutely. No problem. But all right. So we got one code left, guys. We got one digital copy code left, and that's for Rambo First Blood. It's a little bit of a random movie, but it is a movie that I picked up, and it is a movie I have a digital copy code for. So I am going to spread the love with you guys. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh my God. I'm just looking at the Oscar nominations that Rocky got, and it's crazy. I didn't know. Oof. Didn't think it was nominated that much. Okay. So, let's see. There's one left for Rambo First Blood, yeah. Any digitals available, I will take it. Dylan's Flickinger says, yeah, the final digital code giveaway is for Rambo First Blood. So that's coming up now. I got a trivia question coming for you guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Okay, so let me type out this question. Rocky is probably Sylvester's most known movie. Yeah, you're probably right, but this, First Blood is just, it's something special. It's really, it's an incredible film. Okay. Do we ask you for the codes in a DM? Yes, if you win. If you win the trivia question, and if you're the first to chime in, then I will say, congratulations, you were the first to chime in with the correct answer. You won the code. Now, please just send me a private DM, direct message, on Twitter or Instagram. And say, hey, I'm so-and-so from the live chat. And, I won the code for whatever. So that's how it works, Eric. Okay, so final one is First Blood. And the question is, what 3 Oscars did the first Rocky film win? That is the question. It was nominated for 10 total. And it won 3. What 3 did it win? I don't want names. I just want categories. What 3 categories did the first Rocky film win at the Oscars? Michael Reyes. You got it. Dylan Flickinger, pick supporting actor in screenplay. The film was nominated for screenplay, and it had 2 supporting actor nominations, Burgess Meredith and Burt Young. So it had 2 supporting actor nominations, which is crazy. But you were right about Best Picture. I got it. Michael Reyes says Best Picture. You got it. You won. Don't worry about it. You won. You won the code. Congratulations, Michael Reyes. Woohoo! You won. And that's all the codes I have to give away, my friends. That's it. It's all the codes. So you won, Michael Reyes. You won. Now, as I was just talking about, all you got to do is message me on either Twitter or Instagram and say, hey, it's Michael Reyes from the live chat. I won the code for First Blood, and I will send you a picture of the digital copy code. I will send it to you. So that's it. There it is. This is the longest Quickie Wednesday live we've done. It's a 2-hour and 5-minute Quickie Wednesday live. Holy smokers. Hopefully this didn't take out of any of your guys' day. It's been, it's been interesting. It's been a fun one. I mean, we had a lot to talk about. We had a lot of movie news to talk about. I think we talked about movie news for at least 50 minutes today. So it was definitely a long time. But hey, we had fun. I had fun, especially. I think it was great. So yeah, congratulations to all the winners. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners. We got 5 winners today. We got Michael Reyes as a winner today. We got Double Forces as a winner today. We got Jack is Back as a winner today. We got Walking Disaster as a winner today. And I think we got Daniel N as a winner, I believe. Yeah. So all you got to do is send me, like I said, send me those messages. Michael Reyes has sent you a DM on Instagram from Mike X Ninja. Okay, absolutely. Very cool. Thank you for doing that. And right after the stream ends, I'll get all the pictures. I'll do every, take every picture, and I'll send you guys your codes. I'll send you guys your winnings. So that wraps up Quickie Wednesday Live episode 4. Everybody, episode 4. Wow. Damn, that's crazy. We're getting there. Four episodes in. I think we're having a very fun time here. I think you guys are liking it. I'm liking it. I am really happy that I decided to start doing this, because Quickie Wednesday was the thing. The reviews I was doing every Wednesday. It was these are easy wins, says Eric McGregor. Maybe so, but it's trivia, And hey, that's good. Easy wins, what? That's not necessarily a bad thing. But like I said, I wanted to do something like this, like a weekly show, to where I could talk to you guys, and just kind of sit down with you guys and talk for a little bit. So I'm glad I'll be able to do this. Double Forces just messaged you on Instagram at Howl206. Thanks again. Absolutely. Thanks for joining. Thanks for participating. Thanks for talking. It's been a great time. And again, whatever happened with the dislikes here, my guess is where I was sitting there doing the music trivia, people came in and just, saw me sitting there playing, looking up and down, and they were probably like, what is going on here? And they clicked the dislike button. And then they left. They didn't know what was going on. They thought I was this crazy person sitting there playing piano. So they probably didn't give it a shot. Stone Shockley says, I don't have social media. Okay, well, Stone Shockley, I don't recognize your name. So if you're new here, thank you for joining. Stone Shockley, could you use email? Absolutely. Yeah, if you win and you don't have social media, then I'll put my email address in here. Send me an email, and then I'll send you the code through email. But that's last resort. If you don't have social media like Stone Shockley, then email is completely fine. So, hey, Stone Shockley, not sure if you've ever been here before, but it's great to have you. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And join Quickie Wednesday Live next week. where I'm going to be giving away the code for. Let me see if any other movies are coming out next week, like new releases, like on Blu-ray. I don't think anything that I'm going to be getting. So let's see. Because I don't know. Let me see here. What is going on here? All right. Let's see. Let's go to. I don't know. For some reason, my computer's being weird. There we go. All right. So let's see. Next week is gonna be the 17th. Richard Jewell, maybe. Possibly Richard Jewell. Jumanji: The Next Level also comes out, but I'm not sure if I'm in a rush to get that. To be honest with you, I might not pick that up. I liked it, but I thought the first one was better. Richard Jewell, that's definitely something that could happen. So, confirmed, I'll have the digital copy code for Beauty and the Beast 2017. I'll have a code for that, the live action Beauty and the Beast. So there will be a giveaway for that, and potentially Richard Jewell. Not 100% on that, but we'll see. And hey, if I pick up something else along the way that has a digital copy in it, there could be surprises along the way. Like First Blood. Rise of Skywalker releases on the 31st, says Stone Chocolate. Yeah, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the box set, the Best Buy box set of the Skywalker saga of all 9 movies. So I don't know if it's just going to be one code and then you get 9 movies, or it's going to be 9 separate codes, 3 separate codes for each trilogy. I don't know. Not sure. Have no idea. But whatever the case is, we're going to have a giveaway for it. So we'll see. But also Rogue One is coming on 4K as well. So I'll also be getting that. I'll have a digital copy giveaway for that. Unbelievable Montages. Recommend A Hidden Life if you can handle slow movies. I did see that. I was just scrolling through. I did see that. I don't know if I'm going to pick that up. We'll see. Eric McGregor says Spies in Disguise is coming out. Yeah, that actually came out yesterday. I missed it in the theater. Haven't seen it. Unbelievable Montages Jumanji is coming out. We talked about that. Walking Disaster. Nabil, send me a DM on Insta so I can reply with the GP when I have it. So yes, make sure to do that. I don't know why I keep doing this. Don't know why I keep clicking my fingers. Snapping my fingers. Clicking, snapping, whatever. Yeah. But, yeah. And then the week after next week, so Quickie Wednesday Live number 6, I'm going to have the code for 1917. So that's a big one. And then the week after that is the big Star Wars giveaway, code giveaway. So, yeah. And then I think the week after that is going to be Little Women. That's a big one. So who knows? Anything can happen, but those are some planned codes. And also, guys, don't forget, Quickie Wednesday Live isn't the only thing I do on this channel. I think you guys know that. But if you're new, Stone Chocolate, I don't know if you're new or not. But if you are, as I said before, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button for a whole bunch of reviews on this channel as well. Non-spoiler reviews. You don't have to worry about anything like that. Any kind of spoilers. Very vague in my thoughts for all this sort of stuff. So yeah, I got reviews for basically everything. I did see Vin Diesel's Bloodshot, so I'm going to review that tomorrow. My review for that's going to go up tomorrow. So that's going to be something else to to talk about. And then other movies, Quiet Place Part 2. Reviews coming for that. Mulan. All this stuff's also coming out. So it's pretty exciting. We'll see what happens. Unbelievable Montage says 1917 was like my fourth favorite movie of the year. Can't wait to see that again. Walking Disaster, yeah, about the same ranking for me too. For me, I think I had it in like 6th place, 7th place, something like that. I really loved it though. I mean, the first time I watched it, I liked it a lot, and then I watched it again, and then I loved it. You know, because the things that bugged me the first time watching it, they kind of slipped away, and certain things that I liked, I actually loved. You know, the second time. So it was definitely a good one. And it's a great war movie. Is it one of my favorite war movies? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's not like Saving Private Ryan or anything, or even The Great Escape. Like, I would consider that a war movie as well. So I do think those are better films. Hacksaw Ridge as well. I do think Hacksaw Ridge is better than 1917, but 1917 is good. It's a real good movie. But yeah, guys, listen, we've been going on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Wow, this was a long one. This was a long one, that's for sure. But again, we talked about movie news for at least 50 damn minutes. So, yeah. And that is really it, guys. So before I go, I'm going to get some use out of this piano here. Let me see here. I don't know. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Okay. All right. Okay. Just going to do a little thing here. I'm going to play again. Let's see how many dislikes I can get for playing. Unbelievable Montages. Come and see. And Passive Glory are like my favorite war movies of all time. I see. All right. Very cool. See, for me, it's like Saving Private Ryan is my number one. And then like Hacksaw Ridge, Great Escape. Sure, there's some other ones that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. But it's a lot of great ones. And then like 1917 as well. That's in that category as well. But yeah, since we got this big Beauty and the Beast steelbook, this beautiful steelbook, let's finish this one out with a little tune, shall we? An Oscar-winning song, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, June as old as song. Or I screwed up. Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, and then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. Certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Right, that's it. That's it, guys. That's it. That's Quickie Wednesday, episode 4. Unbelievable Montages. As much as I love Lion King music, I think the songwriting of Beauty and the Beast is better. Oh yeah, I agree. The songs to Lion King are good, but I think the songs by Alan Menken and like Howard Ashman and Tim Rice for like Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast are better songs than the songs in The Lion King, for me anyway. But the score for The Lion King, Hans Zimmer's score, that's a different story. It's incredible. It's really something else. Really something else. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. Again, thanks so much for watching this one. It's been a fun time. Till next Quickie Wednesday Live, episode 5. It's the next one. Hope to see you all there. And yeah, I'll be sending those codes out pretty damn soon. So thanks again for watching. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on Facebook at Ryan King Movie Reviews. You can follow me on Twitter at Ryan King 72 and on Instagram at King Arises 131. unbelievable montages. See ya. Looking forward to next week. So am I, my friend. It's always a fun time, and we'll see what kind of movie news we got to talk about. Let's see what's gonna come out the next week. So it's all something to look forward to, guys. Thanks again, and until next time, over and out.